Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're tackling something absolutely crucial, a blueprint specifically designed to help you finally break through that frustrating skinny plateau. If you've been putting in the sweat, eating what feels like everything in sight, but failing to see the scale or the mirror actually change, well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's jump right into it.
So let's kick things off with a question that might hit a little close to home. Are you skinny no matter how much you eat? Because if you feel like you're constantly stuffing your face, you consistently hit the gym, but your body literally never changes, you are definitely not alone. But more importantly, it means you're likely making 3 hidden mistakes that are completely stopping your muscle growth in its tracks. And the good news? Fixing just one of these can change absolutely everything.
I love this quote because it hits the nail on the head. You don't need crazy genetics to build muscle. You just need the right system. Seriously, building muscle isn't some exclusive VIP club reserved only for people who won the genetic lottery. It's entirely about having the right system in place. When you follow a structured approach, your biology just takes over, and your body has zero choice but to respond and grow.
All right, section 1, the skinny plateau and validating that frustration. Let's dive right into mistake number 1, which is honestly the absolute biggest problem of them all, the fuel deficit. There is a massive, massive difference between the illusion of thinking you eat a lot and the biological reality of not actually eating enough calories to grow. Most guys trying to bulk up genuinely believe they're putting away a ton of food. But the hard biological truth here, your body desperately needs a true caloric surplus to build new muscle tissue. Think about it like building a house. If you aren't dropping off the raw building materials at the site, your body physically cannot build the house no matter how hard you work. To completely erase this fuel deficit, you've got to focus your daily diet on 3 essential pillars. First up, protein, literally the building block of your muscles. Second, healthy carbs. Your body needs this energetic fuel to push through those really tough workouts and drive those nutrients directly into the muscle. And third, consistent meals. Listen, you cannot eat big on Monday and then basically starve on Tuesday. Consistency is the primary engine of your growth. And you know what the best part is? You absolutely do not need complicated, gourmet, or wildly expensive diet plans to hit those goals. Foundational, simple foods work perfectly. We're talking eggs, rice, chicken, peanut butter, milk. These are highly accessible, super cheap, and incredibly effective. They pack the exact calories, protein, and nutrients your body is begging for. Keep it simple, but keep it incredibly consistent. Moving right along to mistake number 2. Random workouts, and why random equals 0 results. Look, doing a bunch of random isolation exercises every time you hit the gym just isn't going to accelerate muscle growth. Instead, you need to focus strictly on basic compound movements. Think push-ups, pull-ups, squats, and dumbbell presses. These are the powerhouse exercises that recruit multiple muscle groups at exactly the same time. They trigger the largest hormonal response and create the absolute biggest overall stimulus for your body to grow. These right here, they've got to be your bread and butter. But wait, just going through the motions with those exercises isn't enough. The single most important rule of your training is progression. You have to force progression every single week by following 3 really straightforward steps. Step 1, hit more reps. Step 2, use better form. Step 3, have more control over the weight. By doing this, you are sending a loud, distinct signal to your body that it has to adapt by getting bigger and stronger. Because if you just lift the exact same weight for the exact same reps every single week, well, your body has literally 0 reason to change. Okay, mistake number 3, 0 recovery. And guys, this is where the growth actually happens. So what does optimal recovery actually look like? It's a very specific number, 7 to 9. That means aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every single night. You really have to treat this as a highly measurable, totally non-negotiable requirement for your growth. Because if you're only sleeping 4 or 5 hours a night, you're actively robbing your body of the hormonal environment it desperately needs to repair the muscle tissue you just worked so hard to break down in the gym. Let's lay out your golden recovery rules super simply. Sleep 7 to 9 hours. Don't overtrain, meaning please do not blast the exact same muscle group 7 days a week without giving it rest. And stay consistent with these habits. Prioritizing rest is quite literally just as critical to your overall success as the physical workouts themselves. You simply cannot out-train terrible recovery. All right, here we go. The simple muscle building plan. Let's look at the 30-day blueprint. Let's break this blueprint down step by step. By adopting these 4 sequential lifestyle pillars, you're creating a structured, totally foolproof roadmap for your body. 1, eat more quality food. Erase that fuel deficit entirely. 2, train smart. Lock in on those compound movements and that weekly progression.
3, sleep properly. Get those 7 to 9 hours, no excuses. And 4, stay patient. Look, this formula isn't magic, it's just biology. When you align these 4 pillars, muscle growth is literally the only possible outcome.
But I really want to zoom in on that 4th pillar for a second: patience. If you stay consistent for 30 to 60 days, you will start seeing changes. Real dense muscle growth takes real time. It's not going to happen over a single weekend. But I promise you, if you lock in and stay incredibly consistent with your eating, your training, and your sleeping for a solid 30 to 60 days, your body will absolutely begin to transform. Because here is the hard truth from our sources. Most guys simply quit way too early. They get discouraged around day 14 because they haven't noticed massive changes yet, and they throw in the towel. They focus entirely on fast results instead of what actually moves the needle: daily progress. Did you hit your target calories today? Did you progress your lifts today? Did you sleep well last night? Focusing intensely on that daily progress is exactly what stacks up into an undeniable long-term transformation. So the big question you have to ask yourself right now is this: will you quit when it inevitably gets tough? Or will you stay disciplined and focus on daily progress? The blueprint is fully laid out for you. The only variable left in this whole equation is your personal commitment to executing the system.
It's time to start that transformation. If you're ready to commit, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment saying Muscle Build started right now to lock in that accountability. I'm going to leave you with this one thought to chew on. 30 days from now, the time will have passed anyway. Will you be exactly where you are today, or will you be halfway to a completely new physique? The choice is entirely up to you. Thanks for joining this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.